How's it going, guys? We're back with the last video of the week, and pretty unfortunate today. Unfortunately, we lost $333 on a one-to-one trade. Had I won that trade, would have been up $1,000 on the week, and I would have been at 1,800 in total profits. Of course, we're on the eval, but one step closer to being funded. Now we're back to 1,200. You know what? We're positive on the month, so I'll see where the positive is. It's also a frustrating day for me because, well, I'll get into my thought process when it came to this trade, but pretty frustrating. Um, I hope you guys had a good week, and if you guys are trading along with me, I hope you are doing well into that as well. Once again, I have to be a little bit more quiet because I have to be quiet. That's just how it works in my house. Um, so let's go on a 4 hour time frame, and as you can see, I'm just gonna show yes because it's basically the same as Nasdaq. We're in nothing, right? The next draw liquidity is over here, and this one over here. If we were gonna continue this trend moving down, which is what makes most sense to me. If we were to react off of I don't know what, then of course I marked out some draws liquidity. This one is more important. But like I said, we had a 4 hour gap over here on both indexes, and before 9:30 we only had this candle over here and this one here, and we were reacting off of this 4 hour gap. As you can see on the hourly, this is what it looked like before 9:30. This gap over here, leg up in here, and now we were around here. I'm looking at, well, look, I'm looking at shorts towards this draw liquidity. So if you guys have been following this channel or trading in general, we trade towards the most clear draw liquidities over here, and you can probably see why this ended up being a pretty frustrating day for me. Yeah, so, oh, and another thing, we're following perfect bearish movement. Well, perfect. We're following pretty good bearish movement. This is a slight movement into a gap, coming back down, formed another gap. This is a 15-minute one, maybe even hour. Come back up into it. Or actually, this might be the 4 hour that I'm talking about. Yeah, this is the 4 hour gap. Just like there's a 15-minute gap within the 4 hour gap. And so we respect that one, come back down, you know, classic movement. And all the signs that I need for shorts, basically. And I thought we were going to rip towards shorts, towards the draw liquidity right off the bat. And we almost did. We edged it. And at this point, I'm like, doesn't make sense to leave such a draw liquidity untouched. Let me show you guys on the ES what it looks like as well. Yeah, so ES respects the high time frame gap, comes down, another bearish trend. Their draw liquidity has not been taken out either, and this is a bit of a mess here. But Nasdaq also looks like a mess, but it was after I'd taken a trade. Yeah, maybe I should have paid more attention at how candles were forming. Price action is looking a bit rangy over here, looking a bit better here. I don't understand this bullish movement. We are reacting off of what? Like, I'm really asking anyone who's watching. I'm asking anyone who's watching, do you guys know why we stop over here when the draw liquidity is clearly there? And yes, has the same one yet to be touched. And yeah, there's these over here, but is that really it? Like, they're really not that big of a factor, I feel like. But anyway, you guys could probably see what my thought process was at this point. We came back up into this 3 minute gap, and we come back down, like pretty much inverse the 1 minute gap that has been formed around here. Let me show you. All the way down, and yeah, we just end up not filling at all, and we got stopped out. And so normally I try my best to try to explain some theory behind my trades, why I lost or why I won. Today I have no explanation, and I started this channel in hopes that I would have some learning curves for me, and maybe for you guys to learn off of me if I were to be winning. And right now I'm doing decent. I'll call it decent, because it's not the best, but it's not the worst at all. We're still improving. It's a really, really long eval, but we're winning slowly but surely, and it takes a lot out of my mind to keep going and not try to full port or try to leverage even more, lose all my progress in a day. Like today, just to show you an example, I was gonna short again after this black candle here. I got just stopped out right here. We had this big candle over here, and I was gonna re-enter there again, and look at what would have happened. I mean, yeah, today is just a day where I don't have an explanation for what happened, and I'm hoping if anyone's watching and does know what happened, maybe it's just as simple as to say that price action was not great today. But I feel like that's an excuse many traders use when they are ignorant to what really market is showing them. So I'm not mad, I'm just frustrated, because obviously I feel like I'm missing something, and that's always frustrating as a trader. But I'm really willing to learn what happened here. And so that ends the week for us on basically one winning trade. But as long as we're winning, I guess. Last week we had one trade after surgery. Shouldn't have taken that trade. Would have been pretty good right now. Week before that, don't remember. First week was great, pretty much carrying us right now. But we end the month on a 655 and 9 cents. Well, end the month. We have 2 more days, but I kind of consider that the next week of the next month. But look at that. We've been going for a while. We've been going at it for a while now. So hopefully we can capitalize on July. I really wish this would end up into a funded account, because I feel like it's important for my channel, and I feel like it's important for my mental. So that's pretty much all I had for you guys today. Once again, I'm sorry for being a little bit monotone and quiet. Whenever my family's not around, I try to scream at my mic, so whichever is better, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what I had, and I'll see you guys next week, and hopefully we turn this into a funded, right? I'll take the weekend to cool off, and maybe backtest if I'm feeling pretty motivated. But I think it's better for my mental to just leave it to the side, keep my theory in mind, but take a break from my psychology. So that's it for you guys. See you guys next week.